The School of Pharmacy, with a division of laboratory medicine in Sosnowiec of the Medical University of Silesia in Katowice, is one of the biggest schools of pharmacy in Poland. It was established on the 1st of July 1971 under the regulation of the Minister of Health and Social Policy of 26th of May 1971. During the first ceremonial inauguration of the academic year 1971-1972, the oath was pledged by 40 newly admitted first-year students of the School of Pharmacy. 8 years later, in 1979, the Department of Medical Analytics was established, while in 2002 and 2003 cosmetology was introduced, and a year later biotechnology was implemented. Over the years, the School of Pharmacy, with a division of laboratory medicine in Sosnowiec, was acquiring the entitlements to confer the doctor's degree and postdoctoral degree. At present, the unit of postgraduate education is functioning at the school as a unit enabling to conduct specialized and continuous trainings. Moreover, the school offers PhD courses as well as a wide variety of postgraduate studies. The vision of developing university as a center integrating and consolidating the academic and the local community was reflected in the initiative of the then Vice-Rector for the Postgraduate Affairs, Professor Krystyna Olczyk. In October 2012, the Third Age University began its activity at the school, which in 2015 was awarded a certificate, Senior Friendly Place. Under the Third Age University, the school offers lectures and additional classes including English language, computer courses, cosmetology, as well as physical and artistic forms of activity for seniors. The School of Pharmacy, with a division of laboratory medicine in Sosnowiec, also realizes the educational project named High School Students' University, initiated by the present rector, Professor Przemysław Jałowiecki. It is aimed at students interested in studying the field of medicine or pharmacy. Along with the evolution of the school, there was a substantial improvement of its scientific research and didactic infrastructure. During the initial period of work, the School of Pharmacy used the premises of Silesian Medical Academy in Zabrze-Rokitnica. Since the 1st of October 1973, the main seat of the School of Pharmacy was moved into the building at 4 Jagiellońska Street in Sosnowiec, designed specifically as a high school for nurses. In 1977, the then Dean Assistant Professor Marian Druszcz enriched the facility of the school with 2 buildings at Ostrogórska Street. The subsequent deans, Professor Tadeusz Wilczok, the later rector, and Professor Barbara Bońska-Fajfrowska, obtained from the city of Sosnowiec as a lending for use the next buildings for the school, among others the building at Narcyzów Street and the other at Kasztanowa Street, which is in use to this day. During the terms of the next dean, Professor Krystyna Olczyk, there was a fundamental improvement of the scientific, research and didactic infrastructure of the school. In 2004, Professor Krystyna Olczyk acquired in the Ministry of Health the sum of almost 17 million zlotys for purchasing of a new object. And we succeeded. The giant involvement of Professor Krystyna Olczyk and her consequent actions to make the plans of consolidating the School of Pharmacy in one place and building an academic campus were crowned with success. In this way, after adaptation of the 8 Jedności Street building to the needs of students and staff, the school was enriched with an object which to this day is the main seat of the school, with the Dean's office, several departments and units. The opening ceremony of the new building of the School of Pharmacy took place on the 6th of November 2006. The condition for gaining those funds was the resignation from the pre-planned project of building the pharmaceutical and diagnostic center in Sosnowiec. As an investment, it was considered too costly and, on the other hand, no longer meeting the requirements of the building law. Further efforts of Professor Krystyna Olczyk resulted in acquiring additional financial resources from the local authorities of the city of Sosnowiec for adjusting other facilities in the building at 3 Kasztanowa Street. There, on the 13th of December 2007, a ceremonial opening of the training pharmacy of the School of Pharmacy and Department of Cosmetology took place. The place where we are now is the training pharmacy, which fulfills all legal requirements indispensable for community pharmacists to function. It differs, however, in the fact of having didactic facilities equipped with computer workstations with the latest and constantly updated computer software. Getting familiar with the rules of work in pharmacies, students also prepare compounded drugs, simultaneously learning the administrative skills based on applicable laws and regulations, which are necessary in ordinary work, both in the community as well as a hospital pharmacy. The Department of Cosmetology is fitted with 15 professional beds for work with professional equipment, which is normally used in beauty salons. The department also has the cell cultures workrooms where the active ingredients contained in cosmetic products can be examined on the cellular level. It is a modern and professionally prepared unit for teaching specialist subjects. In the year 2008, also during the term of Professor Krystyna Olczyk, in the building at 4 Jagiellońska Street, there was a thorough rebuilding and modernization of the Department of Microbiology. It was financed entirely with the funds obtained from the Ministry of Health. The year 2008 was extremely successful for the school in terms of continuing further extension of the university facilities. In this year, Professor Krystyna Olczyk obtained the total amount of 32.5 million zlotys for the second stage of extension and development of the campus at 8 Jedności Street. The funds were granted by the Ministry of Health, the Marshal's Office in Katowice, and the municipality of Sosnowiec. The ceremony of laying the foundation stone for the campus was held on the 26th of October 2010, while the ceremonial opening of the newly built object took place already on the 15th of October 2013. The implementation of the ambitious and initially hard-to-believe vision of consolidating the school came true. New objects of the School of Pharmacy, by generating benefits, have contributed to providing incomparably better conditions of studying for future entrance into the professions of pharmacy, laboratory diagnostics, cosmetology or biotechnology, and also to improve the working conditions for academic teachers and consolidating the whole academic community. Another step in the development of the school, continued by the next dean, Professor Stanisław Boryczka, was the creation of a modern didactic center of the School of Pharmacy, with the division of the Laboratory Medicine in Sosnowiec in 2015. It is equipped with unique test apparatuses, modern didactic laboratories and seminar rooms which allow a complex application of the ICT, information and communications technology. The project was granted financial support in the amount of 26.5 million zlotys under the Infrastructure and Environment Operational Program. Project reflects the educational needs of students of biotechnology, pharmacy and medical analytics. Creating of didactic center improved the quality of education by using the state-of-the-art devices and laboratory equipment. Because of that, our graduates are better prepared for taking jobs in the competitive market of the knowledge-based economy. Recently, there has been a return to the concept initiated by Professor Dionysy Moska many years ago, namely the concept of creating the Museum of History of Medicine and Pharmacy. The efforts in the area were undertaken by Professor Krystyna Olczyk with the assistance and support of the rector of our university, Professor Przemysław Jałowiecki. By the decision of His Magnificence Rector, the facilities where the museum will be situated have been separated. Currently, the process of collecting the exhibits which will be presented in the planned facility has started. The idea of creating the first museum dedicated to such topics in the Upper Silesia and Zagłębie will allow not only students of the Medical University of Silesia and Katowice, but also the inhabitants of the region to present temporary and permanent exhibitions connected with the tradition of medicine and pharmacy. This will certainly influence the interest in medical professions and hopefully contribute to increasing the number of candidates for the offered fields of study at the university. The School of Pharmacy, with the Division of Laboratory Medicine in Sosnowiec, cooperates very closely with other universities in the region, such as Humanitas University in Sosnowiec and University of Silesia. The present dean of the school, Professor Krystyna Olczyk, chairs the Scientific Council of the Sosnowiec Science and Technology Park. which is a significant support of the region development by taking part in the transfer of knowledge and commercialization of current technologies. Certainly, a great asset of the university is its scientific staff. At the School of Pharmacy, with a division of laboratory medicine in Sosnowiec, there are over 200 academic teachers, including 19 professors and 41 assistant professors. Among the teachers conducting didactic assignments, there are scientists involved in EU grants, international scientific projects and cooperation. Over the last 45 years, many generations of academic teachers and students have been putting a lot of effort to make the School of Pharmacy a strong, modern and dynamically developing unit of the Medical University of Silesia. The unit of high repute nationwide and internationally, taking an important place in the hearts and memory of its staff and graduates. The mission and obligations which the School of Pharmacy decided to fulfill 45 years ago by building its didactic and scientific identity of the community is still continuing. The Jubilee, which we are now celebrating, provokes summaries and is a natural occasion for reflection and for stressing the achievements of our alma mater, according to the statement that the success of the university is the success of people who create it. The Dean of the School of Pharmacy with the Division of Laboratory Medicine in Sosnowiec, together with the whole academic community, would like to express many thanks to the rectorial and administrative authorities of the Silesian Medical University in Katowice, the leadership of the Ministry of Health, Katowice Marshal's office officials, and the municipal authorities of the city of Sosnowiec for promoting over the years and now the development of the School of Pharmacy, are today's jubilarian.